I'll give you guys an example. If I say most men are fat losers that are incompetent, we would say, yeah, you're right, dude, they are. No argument. If I say most women are annoying fucking bimbos, well, not all women, that's what girls respond with, or that's not me. So what I've realized is women have in general, not all, but they have an inability to detach a statement being made from their own intrinsic value or how they feel, or they assume that I'm talking about them. But I'm not. But with men, I don't have that problem. I don't have to say I'm talking objectively or I'm talking in general. With women, I always have to say I'm speaking in general. I'm talking about this specifically to not get their feelings involved, which is crazy. That's why we don't like talking to y'all. You guys just literally
why women deserve less,
you guys literally got the background. Why we don't like talking to y'all like that much. It's because you guys communicate differently, and it's very annoying.
Well, I have a
okay, what is 3 things that keeps a man? I'll let y'all take this.
Nothing.
Actually, no, because you're actually married, successful marriage. What worked? What kept you around?
Maybe I'm an exception here, but I'm super simple. Right. Good food. Right. That's the main thing. More than anything else, and especially the older I get, I'm like, if there's a really good dinner, I'm just like as happy as can be. Right. Of course, sex is extremely important. The biggest thing. Fucking nag. No aggravation, no nagging, right? No pestering, none of that. If there's no nagging, there's no pestering, there's no aggravation, right? This type of thing. That's when I'm the happiest. And there's very little of that.
Wait, I kind of want all the men to answer this, though. This is an interesting question.
Sure.
This is an interesting question.
Answer. I can add to that. I would agree with 100% with his first 2 points, and then I would emphasize even more so. I don't think women underestimate. Excuse me, let me rephrase. Women overestimate how much we want to listen to you guys speak. We actually don't want to listen to you guys speak that much.
Facts. Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. It's not because we hate you guys or we don't want to communicate or emotional about. No, it's because men and women are very different. The way we communicate is very different. If you guys notice, when we would ask you guys a question, you guys would answer something that didn't relate to the question whatsoever. And this podcast exemplifies that men and women communicate differently. We typically tend to communicate very overtly, very directly. Hey, XYZ, boom, an exchange of information, done. Communication is done. Women, on the other hand, it's, how do I feel? Or what's the reason why you asked me this question, as she said earlier. So we don't communicate the same. So for us to talk to you guys is very labor-intensive and very annoying. So men don't like to talk to women as much as you guys think we do. Oh, I like good conversation and shit. Good conversation for you. We don't like to converse like that.
A good example of this with my wife.
He answered very honestly.
Like for years.
Did you not hear anything?
I would have to, and sometimes still to this day, I'll say I'm talking about me. Because what'll happen is we'll be having a conversation, it gets internalized quickly, and she'll go, well, listen, what I'm saying is, and the way that I feel about this, and then sometimes that'll lead to like these side tangents about other ways that she feels about it. And I'll go, look, I'm talking about me.
That's such a good point.
I'm talking about me.
Right.
And she'll go, okay, we're talking about you.
Right. And let me explain what he means by
bring it back into the point.
I rarely say that, right? But when I do, she knows we're talking about you. We're talking about you, not about you, right? So that's worked very well for me.
And let me, that's really important because we've interviewed almost 3,000 girls on the show. One of the number one things I've noticed about women from doing this show, whether they are educated or they're not, they're smart or they're stupid, whenever I say something that's an objective fact, the girls internalize it and assume I'm talking about them. I'll say...
Or they'll take whatever side thing is and then relay it to how it makes them feel.
Yes.
And I don't give a shit about either of those things.
I'll give you guys an example. If I say most men are fat losers that are incompetent, we would say, yeah, you're right, dude, they are. No argument. If I say most women are annoying fucking bimbos, well, not all women, that's what girls respond with, or that's not me. So what I've realized is women have in general, not all, but they have an inability to detach a statement being made from their own intrinsic value or how they feel, or they assume that I'm talking about them. But I'm not. But with men, I don't have that problem. I don't have to say I'm talking objectively or I'm talking in general. With women, I always have to say I'm speaking in general. I'm talking about this specifically to not get their feelings involved, which is crazy. That's why we don't like talking to y'all. You guys just literally
why women deserve less,
you guys literally got the background. Why we don't like talking to y'all like that much. It's because you guys communicate differently, and it's very annoying.
Well, I have a suggestion. Just say what you have to say and walk away. say what you have to say and walk away. Don't let them don't let them
The female or the male?
Anybody.
No, like
If
she's
it's-
speaking
even if
as
it's the
y'all
male or the
and
female,
men,
but
yeah.
usually
But that defeats the point.
no, you say what
That
you have to
doesn't
say.
help.
That
like
doesn't
walk away.
really work.
Let them sit on
That's
it and
not
think about it.
conversation.
And then, because at that moment, if you tell a woman anything that they're doing wrong, even if you say the eggs wasn't cooked right, even if you're just being honest, she's gonna have something to say. She's gonna feel offended. But if you say it and walk away, she don't have time to think about it before she responds.
If you tell,
That's just
hang
how
on,
women
if
are.
you tell a woman,
No.
you tell anybody this, you cook my eggs like shit, they're supposed to internalize that.
Yep.
Yeah, but
No, there's no, but.
Yeah, they are.
They're supposed to internalize it and supposed to say,
But we are
wait a
going
second,
to.
But if they
because
have
now
a
you're talking
mind,
about
if
men.
they have a
Hang on,
second,
stop.
Yeah, true.
Now you're,
This is precisely what we said.
Now you are talking about them and their performance, and they're supposed to internalize that. What I'm saying is if you're talking about something which is external to them and they internalize it. Here's an example, right? Guy gets home from work. He comes in and he's like, I am fucking beat.
Yeah, baby.
I am exhausted. And a woman goes, oh my God, I know exactly how you feel. I get exhausted all the time and my feet hurt and my knees hurt. And I want to talk about me, right? That's an internalization.
Okay,
Yeah,
I feel that.
That's
I
what
feel
we're
that.
talking about by internalization. You internalize things which
So
you
we can't
hear
compare
that
ourselves.
fucking have nothing to do with you, but are internalized
bitch, let
by
me finish
you.
what I feel like
Right,
before you start
right.
talking about you.
Right.
Or don't try to act like you
Well,
understand.
not just
when
that, but you
you've
can
been
do it.
sitting at home
You
all
can
day,
apply
don't
this
try
to 100 different external situations. I'm just giving you like a
fresh,
quick
yeah.
example. You know what I mean?
I know fresh.
Very
I get what
blunt
you're
and
saying.
straight to the point,
Right.
Yeah.
versus going in a bunch of different directions.
Right.
Or actually, you know what you would do if your guy says, "Damn, I'm fucking beat." You shut the fuck up. You don't say anything.
Yep.
Give
You
him a
go.
massage.
I'll
Right.
put my
Come here,
man's shoes
baby.
off. Me
Come
personally,
here.
I'll put my man's shoes off.
I cook you
Girls,
something.
girls,
Wow. Holy shit.
He's telling you what the
Wow.
fuck is the
This is
answer,
fucking
and
crazy.
you're
It's
talking over
happening
him, bro.
real time, like right now.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
internalize
Precisely
it right this second.
Precisely what the problem.
And you're talking
What I would do is this.
What
It's
I
like,
would do is this. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're crazy, right? Vagina, man.
is that what you would do?
Shit,
Great.
crazy.
You are married. Raise your hand if you're married.
Only
Oh,
one.
if I-
Yep.
Only
I've
one.
been
Barely, bro. Barely, right?
So what you would do is you would be quiet, and then you would literally go, assuming you're with this guy and you know what the hell he wants and shit. You would go get whatever comforts him, or you would bring him something that he likes, or you if he likes massages, you would do that. That's your job as the woman, to have the critical thinking skills to see what your guy want or what relaxes him and make it happen
What he
without
needs.
him saying anything.
Right.
You just go over. Just sit down right here. We're gonna put some
That's
food on
even
the
more
plate.
annoying.
Here's your favorite TV show, right? And then
then
they
you
sit
leave.
down. And you know what's great too? When they sit down quietly next to you, it's perfect. It's a perfect
Well,
evening.
just shut the
Yeah.
fuck up and
Fucking
wait
hear
till he
about how it
asks
makes you
for
feel, how I
something.
feel, how I feel,
Merch.
and how you feel about how I feel. I don't care how you feel about how I feel. That's the point.
But yeah, the original question was keeping a guy around and then not being a whore. If you're not annoying, you don't talk that much, you're not a whore,
Yeah.
you're attractive, you cook, you clean, and shit like that, you do that, you'll be able to get most guys to stick around, man, honestly.
All right.
And we don't care about your opinion that much either. That's another thing, too, that girls grossly overestimate, is that we care about your guys' opinion. And the reason why we don't care about your opinion is because men and women are very different. We live much harder lives than you guys do. So we don't respect your opinions. This is being honest with y'all, how men really think.
Misogyny.
We also don't care about most other men's opinion, right? We don't care across the board about most people's opinion. And it's like, for some reason, though, women seem to be trapped in this kind of isolated thinking mechanism of how other people think of me controls how I do life. It's insane, but that's why social shame for women is particularly effective, but not particularly effective towards men. Men conform far less than women because of that phenomenon. And it's like, if you look at that and you understand that, you understand you shouldn't even be offended by the fact that men don't care about your opinion, because they mostly don't care about other men's opinion either.
Yeah.
facts,
It's actually a very masculine trait to not care about other people's opinions. The only time you typically do care is if the man, see, men are different. Like, we care about someone's opinion only if that individual excels in something that we respect. Right? Or that individual has some type of merit, right? Like with men, we're dominant hierarchies. Okay, you're better than me at this, I respect you. But with women, it's not like that. Like, you guys, everybody gets an opinion. No, we don't operate that way. We only value opinions and takes from people that are either at our level, if not better.
Highly skilled, right?
Yes.
Or they're doing something we want. You know,
Yes.
if you
Right.
go to a gym and you see a guy who's stacked and you want to look like that, you walk over and you go, "Hey, man, How the fuck do I do that?
Steroids.
Yeah. Men value meritocracy versus women don't. This is why most of you guys are fucking communists and vote Democrat.
Totally.
Oh, you get $1, you get $1, you get $1. With us, it's like, no, the best guy gets the most dollars, and then everything falls under that.
Yeah, my one take is just don't be like her. All right, that's what.
You were trying to say something before.
Right.
Best take of the night.
I have a question.
She has a question.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, let's say this woman, right? She has morals. She don't really technically have
what?
to be
Morals.
Morals.
She don't technically have to be Christian, but let's just say she has the right mind over her, like right head over her shoulders.
Yeah.
And she comes to you with her opinions. Would you genuinely, as a man, hear her out? You don't genuinely have to understand where she's coming from, but you, as her main man, would you hear her out?
Of course, if it's like important or whatever. But if she wants to come and tell me about her opinions with nails and shit and stupid stuff that I don't care about,
right.
because a lot of girls like to have mindless conversation,
Right.
then no. Like
Okay.
the no.
Yeah, that's understandable.
You know, that's what you talk to your female friends about.